Muhammad Ali was born as Cassius Marcellus Clay in Louisville, Kentucky in 1942, and from a young age he showed a spirit that could not be broken. He discovered boxing almost by accident when his bicycle was stolen, and he wanted to learn how to fight so he could defend himself. This moment changed his life forever and set him on a path that would make him one of the most famous athletes in history. He trained with determination and quickly rose through the ranks of amateur boxing, winning titles and medals. His speed and agility were unmatched, and his confidence grew. With every fight, he believed he was destined for greatness. And he spoke about it openly, calling himself the greatest, even before the world agreed. His words were bold, but his fists backed them up. He won the Olympic gold medal in Rome in 1960 and returned home as a hero. Yet he knew this was only the beginning. His ambition was larger than medals. He wanted to conquer the professional boxing world and prove that his style, his voice, and his courage could inspire millions. He entered the professional ring with flair, dancing around opponents. With footwork that seemed impossible to catch, his punches were sharp, his defense was clever, and his personality shined. Outside the ring, he taunted rivals with rhymes and playful words, turning boxing matches into theater. He was not just a fighter, he was a performer, and the crowd loved him. His rise was unstoppable, and soon he was challenging for the heavyweight championship of the world, a dream that seemed far away when he was just a boy chasing after a stolen bicycle. Now it was within his grasp, and he was ready to seize it. Ali faced Sonny Liston in 1964 for the heavyweight championship, and the world doubted him. Many believed he was too young, too brash, too untested, but Ali entered the ring with supreme confidence. He danced, he shouted, he declared that Liston would fall. And when the fight began, Ali proved his words were not empty. His speed confused Liston. His punches landed with precision, and his defense was unlike anything the champion had ever seen. Ali moved like lightning, and by the end, Liston could not continue. Ali was crowned the heavyweight champion of the world, and he shouted, "I am the greatest." His victory shocked the boxing world and announced the arrival of a new era. But Ali was more than a fighter. He was a man of conviction. Soon after his victory, he revealed that he had joined the Nation of Islam and changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. Many resisted this change. Some refused to call him by his new name. But Ali stood firm. He declared that Cassius Clay was a slave name, and Muhammad Ali was his true identity. His courage to embrace his beliefs in the face of criticism showed that he was not afraid to fight outside the ring as well. His voice grew louder, his presence stronger, and his influence spread far beyond boxing. He became a symbol of pride and resistance for many people who felt unheard and unseen. His championship reign was not just about defending a title. It was about defending his right to be himself and to speak his truth. Ali continued to fight in the ring with brilliance, but his battles with society and politics were just beginning, and they would test him in ways even tougher than any opponent he faced with gloves on. As Ali defended his title, he faced new challenges outside the ring. The Vietnam War was raging, and the United States government called him to serve. But Ali refused. He declared that he would not fight in a war against people who had done nothing to him. He said that his religion and his conscience would not allow him to kill. For a cause he did not believe in, this decision was explosive. It cost him his championship title, his boxing license, and nearly his freedom. He was sentenced to prison, though he appealed and fought the case for years. Many criticized him, calling him unpatriotic, but others admired his courage to stand against the system. Ali became a symbol of resistance and conviction. His words echoed across the nation. "I have no quarrel with the Viet Cong," he said, and those words became legendary. During this time, Ali was silenced in the ring, but his voice grew louder in society. He spoke at universities. He inspired young people. He stood as proof that a man could sacrifice everything for his beliefs and still remain strong. His exile from boxing lasted years, and many thought his career was finished, but Ali never lost faith. He trained, he prepared, and he waited for the chance to return. When the courts finally overturned his conviction, Ali stepped back into the ring with fire in his heart. He was older, he had lost time, but he had gained wisdom and strength. His comeback fights were brutal. His opponents were fierce, but Ali fought with the same spirit that had carried him from Louisville to Olympic glory. He was determined to reclaim his place at the top and to show the world that his story was far from over. Ali's return to the top was marked by legendary battles that defined his career. One of the most famous was the fight of the century against Joe Frazier. In 1971, both men were undefeated champions, and the world watched as they clashed in Madison Square Garden. The fight was brutal. Frazier's power against Ali's speed. Every round was a war, and in the end Frazier won, handing Ali his first professional loss. But Ali did not break. He came back stronger and faced Frazier again in 1974, winning the rematch and proving his resilience. Later that year, Ali traveled to Zaire for the Rumble in the Jungle against George Foreman, who was feared for his devastating punches. Many believed Ali could not survive against such a powerful opponent, but Ali used strategy. He leaned on the ropes, absorbing Foreman's attacks in a tactic he called rope-a-dope. He let Foreman tire himself out and then struck with precision, knocking him out and reclaiming the heavyweight crown. This victory was more than a fight. It was a global event. Watched by millions, Ali became a hero, not only in America, but across the world. His charisma, his courage, and his ability to defy expectations made him a legend. He continued to fight epic battles, including the Thrilla in Manila, the third and final clash with Joe Frazier. In 1975, it was one of the most punishing fights in boxing history. Both men pushed themselves beyond human limits, and Ali emerged victorious, calling it the closest thing to death he had ever felt. These battles cemented his place as the greatest. His reign was not just about titles. It was about heart, about spirit, and about inspiring people everywhere to believe in themselves. As the years passed, Ali continued to fight. But the battles took a toll on his body. His speed slowed, his reflexes weakened, yet his spirit never faded. He defended his title multiple times and faced younger, stronger opponents, always showing courage, even when the odds were against him. Eventually, he retired from boxing, leaving behind a record that proved his greatness. But his legacy was not only about victories. In the ring, it was about the way he lived his life. Ali became a global ambassador for peace and justice. He spoke against racism, he supported humanitarian causes, and he inspired millions with his words and actions, even as he battled Parkinson's disease. Later in life, he remained a symbol of strength and dignity. His presence at events like the Olympic Games showed the world that his flame still burned. Brightly, people admired not just the fighter, but the man who stood for conviction, compassion, and resilience. Muhammad Ali was more than a champion. He was a voice for the powerless, a hero for the oppressed, and a reminder that greatness is not measured only by titles, but by the courage to stand firm in the face of adversity. His story is one of triumph, sacrifice, and inspiration, and it continues to echo across generations, reminding us all to believe in ourselves, to fight for what is right, and to never be afraid to speak our truth. Ali's journey from a boy in Louisville to the greatest boxer in history is a testament to the power of faith, determination, and heart.